Morning. Today, Julie wants to say hi. Today we are having a little poets and pastry session. I have some books here that I will be reading, and we have some food over here. So the books we'll be reading is Mary Oliver's Dream Work, Lily Collins' Sailing Around the Room, Poets Laureate Anthology. The other day I thought of a poem idea and I figured like, hey, obviously why not write it down? I haven't written in a while. And as I started writing, I realized how out of practice and out of touch I've gotten with my poetry and with my writing. So today I thought I would sit down and read some poetry and try to get kind of like back in like the mindset of things. Here is the food today. I brought cherries, a slice of lemon bread, a piece of a brownie, and a piece of crumb cake. I guess I'll try the lemon bread first. That lemon bread was pretty good. It complements this lemon water. Chewy! Stop it! What's wrong? Oh my god, you sound like you're dying. It was evening, and no longer summer. 3 small fish, I don't know what they were, huddled in the highest ripples as it came swimming in again, effortless. The whole body one gesture, one black sleeve that could easily fit around the bodies of 3 small fish. I find that when I read poetry, I have to read it a lot more slowly than when I'm reading prose, because I feel like if it's really good poetry, there's no excess of words. Each word has a meaning and it has a purpose. And so I think when I read this, and like because of all the imagery in Mary Oliver's writing, I have to read it really slowly because every word matters. Okay, next I'll try a piece of this crumb cake. I don't actually remember what crumb cake even tastes like. It tastes kind of like cinnamon. I don't know. I don't really think I like that one as much. In this anthology, I found Billy Collins. Billy Collins' poetry is actually a lot more like prose. Like there are stanzas that are just sentences in this. The fellow may be gazing over an English landscape. Hillsides dotted with sheep, a row of tall trees topping the downs. Or he could be moping through the shadows of a dark Bavarian forest, a wedge of cheese and a volume of fairy tales tucked in his ransack. Here's the brownie. Good chocolate chip brownie. What are you doing? Watch out! What? Hey, do not. All night, the dark buds of dreams open richly. In the center of every petal is a letter, and you imagine if you could only remember and string them all together, they would spell the answer. Something that I'm working on myself is the way to convey something, but not in like, your standard vernacular, not in something that's ordinary, because I guess that's what makes poetry like creative in my opinion. Like listen to this line. You can creep out of your own life and become someone else. An explosion in that nest of wires we call the imagination. The nest of wires is, I guess, like in this, a metaphor for your imagination, right? Like she's comparing the two. But it's just like that kind of outside thinking. Like I would not think to compare the imagination to a nest of wires, but in this it makes sense, Like a nest of wires, like I think of like your brain and like those neural connections, I guess. If that makes sense. Poetry that I really enjoy reading has these kinds of connections that really make you see the world in a different view. Don't cherries have like such a nice red color? The ghosts of the villages trail in the sky, making a new twilight. Rain falls into the open eyes of the dead, again, with its pointless sound. When the moon finds them, they are the color of everything.